NBA playoffs reaction. Knicks destroyed the Hawks by 52. I didn't really expect that, but then again, the Hawks aren't that good of a team, so it makes sense. 2 Game 7s in the East. We have the Cavs beating the Raptors. Definitely some depth there with Donovan Mitchell and James Harden. Also, didn't really expect that. That was a pretty good series to watch. Didn't expect it to be as good of a series, but then again, just Cavs prevailed. They're big chokers last year in the playoffs, so I'm kind of happy that they got through the past first round. The Magic almost beat the Pistons. That was actually so close. Once again, really thought that even though the Pistons didn't have Cade, it wouldn't have been as close a series, but then again, Magic have some talent. Magic, if you would have told me that coming out of the play and they'd forced a Game 7 against the 1 seed, I'd be very surprised. And the Sixers beat the Celtics. That is insane. If you had asked me one team from the Eastern Conference that was going to, if God told me for sure that a team from the Eastern Conference was going to win the finals, I would have told you, without any hesitation, the Boston Celtics. If you had asked me, what's your prediction from the Eastern Conference, Boston Celtics. Because they have so much more talent than any other team, so much more depth, and they also just won the finals 2 years ago. So, why would you bet against them? But Game 7 Sixers, I think, a lot of times when teams make big upsets, they go all the way or they go farther than they expect. But I'm still calling Knicks over Sixers, but you never know. Sixers can get beat by the Thunder in the finals. You never know. Thunder take easy care of the Suns. I didn't expect it to just be a sweep, because I feel like, the Suns are better than that, or just like the Thunder are better than that. Like, why are you sweeping this random team? Maybe give some break. But, they didn't. So, great. The Spurs beat the Blazers. The Blazers actually gave the Spurs a run for their money, which is actually pretty crazy. I didn't think they had that much talent, but Denny Avdija dropped 40 in what, like, game. Denny Avdija, sorry. My dad's not dropped like 40 in like game 2, which is crazy. Wemby almost broke his skull. So, yeah, I guess.
Wait, what happened over here?
I guess it's a pretty cool car accident. The T-Wolves upset the Nuggets. The Nuggets for sure have more depth in their team, but I definitely think that, I didn't think the T-Wolves are going to beat them, obviously. Hospital team, Minnesota. But then again, Anthony Edwards kind of cooked the series, so maybe Jokic isn't the GOAT. I don't know, but Joel Embiid might be. And the Lakers beat the Rockets once again. Series. Probably going to be a good series. I thought it was going to go to Game 7. The Rockets are going to win it, but crazy. And this is like before the series, but pretty crazy. I still cannot believe that the Lakers pulled that off. Not an insane comeback. Not even an insane, just crazy. I just think without Luka and Reeves, we're nothing. I'm wrong. Let's go Lakers. Oh, and subscribe.